because he's always absorbed in Krishna. So what happens? Krishna himself teaches archery to Arjuna's children, to Arjuna's sons. Arjuna has no time to take care of his horses. So Krishna himself takes care of Arjuna's horses and shoes them and caresses them and massages them and gets them ready to fight. Krishna ordered Lord Shiva, who assists him in creation and destruction, that give Arjuna that chariot by which he'll know no defeat. Give him all of his weapons by which he'll know no defeat. And he ordered Agni Dev, the god of fire, to give him his chariot. You see Arjuna's chariot there? The flag on the chariot? That's Hanuman, the monkey god. Hanuman is sitting on the chariot's flag, but it's not just a picture of Hanuman sitting on a flag. In the form of his expansion Ram, Krishna ordered Hanuman sit on that chariot flag, and whenever Arjuna needs you, help him. One time during the Battle of Kurukshetra, there was a big serpent monster coming from the other side to kill Arjuna, and Hanuman immediately destroyed it. Bhishma, who is Arjuna's grandfather but who took the wrong side, at the beginning of the 18-day battle, he shot one arrow at Arjuna's chariot, which immediately set Arjuna's chariot ablaze and his horses. Well, so you must be saying now, wait a minute. Arjuna fought for 18 days and won. Actually, the chariot would have been burnt down to ashes along with the horses, but because Krishna was sitting on his chariot was fine. Then at the end of the 18 days, Krishna said to Arjuna, quickly, get off this chariot. Arjuna said, why should I quickly get off? Don't ask any questions, just quickly jump down. So Arjuna did that, and then Krishna jumped off it. Then immediately the fire turned to the ashes, which it would have done 18 days before. So by surrendering to this sound vibration and glorifying Krishna, Krishna gives full protection in return. And all powers come to that devotee. Like Brahma, he has the power of creation. Shiva has the power of creation and destruction. So that's the power of these Vedic literatures. Actually, for any of those of you who know Gurudev posed for this painting. So it was totally done under his direction. I can't tell you how many times he posed for the horses until I got it. And he even posed for the teeth of the horses, and the cross side of the horses, and the front legs of the horses going up. And he posed for Hanuman also, on the flag, with the round part of the club down and the upper part, and the stick part up. And he posed for Krishna and Arjuna as well. I guess this is a good time to jump to the other paintings. Just as Krishna is present in his sound vibration, in his name, and a sincere chanter, Krishna is personally dancing on the tongue. Vidya Vadu Jivanam. All knowledge is at the feet of the devotee who's sincerely chanting Krishna's name and glories. So Gurudev posed for all these other pictures as well. So Krishna is non-different from his names, he's non-different from his glorification, and he's non-different from his form. So all these pictures that are around the room and that will be showing one after another in the slideshow, they are also non-different from Krishna. You can just pick one and show it. Manjari?
I just had a quick question about sound
Sure.
vibration. I experience a little bit of hearing loss, and I was wondering about people that are deaf, and can they be still affected by kirtan and by spiritual sound vibration?
That's a very good question. Because the sound is transcendental, if that person is ready to hear, like even the child in the womb gets spiritual benefit, even the bacteria in the air, they all get spiritual benefit. And even if, so you're asking, even if a deaf person, don't they have this thing of vibration where they can do something and hear the transcendental vibration because it's not material? They can also take prasadam. The prasadam also is, which you'll be getting at the end of the program, very delicious foods offered to Krishna. That's also by sound, because the foodstuffs are put on the altar, and then the devotees offer that by sound vibration. All spiritual activities are accompanied by mantras. These are very, very powerful mantras. Man means mind, and tra means deliverance. So these mantras deliver the mind from the agitated material platform to the blissful spiritual platform. And by the sound vibration, the food is offered. The meditation on how Krishna is eating, and the meditation on how Radharani is feeding that to Krishna, and simultaneous with the sound vibration. When we offer water to Tulsi, or when we bathe the deities, it's accompanied by mantra, sound vibration, and that carries the activity to perfection. Is that so? Right. So Krishna is non-different from the foodstuffs that offered to him. The prasadam that you'll be honoring at the end of the program, that's also non-different from Krishna. It's mixed with the nectar of from his mouth, and what we offered him is not the same as what came back. Krishna ate that, and he replaced it with spiritual substance from his lotus mouth. The love of the gopis, the transcendental cowherd maidens, entered Krishna's heart. And then what he's experiencing of their love in his heart comes out through the nectar of his lips, which fills the holes of his flute. And then that comes out to attract the gopis and all living entities. So the sound of Krishna's flute, which is also there in the books called Venu Geet. And here is the picture of Venu Geet, which is the reality of Krishna playing his flute, which is Krishna's love, the love of God, mixed with the love of the gopis, and then comes out of his flute sound to attract the gopis to dance with him and sport with him. So the loving pastimes of Krishna and the gopis, and especially Srimati Radhika, is the supreme absolute truth. And all other relationships with Krishna come from that original relationship. And so all relationships come from Radha and Krishna's conjugal affairs and the affairs of her expansions, the gopis, and all other relationships like the cows and the mother of Krishna and the cowherd boy